What's happening, Fantasy World? It's your boy, Soup. That's right, man. I'm coming to you with our top 5 sits for week 3. Do not set your lineups until you hear these top 5 sits. I got a couple that's going to leave your head scratching, but I went 5 for 5 last week on my top 5 sits. You probably should listen. I might be able to help you win your week. And our first running back on top 5 sits. This is a guy that we need to put on the bench. With the game script, I don't see a lot of running going on. I see a lot of passing in this game. Mr. Derrick Henry, or shall I say Queen Henry. That's right. In week 3, Mr. Derrick Henry is not going to be that guy. The game script is going to take him out of the game. We're going to see a lot of Justice Hill. I project Derrick Henry with 14 touches, 43 yards, 0 TDs. He's going to get you 4.8 fantasy points in week 3. You're going to be sick if you start him. Hopefully you see this show before the week begins, man. You heard it from the Soup. Boy, this is the one. Our number 2 player is a receiver. The only hill in this game is the hill that Miami is going to have to climb to get that W. That's right. I'm benching Tyreek Hill. Ooh. Some of y'all number 1 pick overall. I rarely do this, but this game I got to. There is no tuna fish tour going on right now. All right. You got Thompson, the backup quarterback, who Tyreek had 0 targets as soon as he got in that game last week. They only had 7 days. Okay. 7 days to get continuity. It's not happening. Thompson didn't do ever any reps with Hill or Waddle. Look, he's going to get a lot of targets. It's Tyreek Hill. But I see this more of a Devon Achane game, right? Tight end might get a lot more looks. Tyreek Hill's going to get a lot of short passes. Tyreek Hill's going to have a lot of screen passes, a lot of short 5-yard slants. But I believe that they're going to scheme against that guy, take him out the game, and make Achane beat him. Hey, I'm just following what I think is going to be the game script. Tyreek Hill, 9 targets, 4 receptions, 73 yards, get you 9.3 fantasy points, and he falls outside the top 20 receivers in week 3. You heard it from the Soup. Get Tyreek Hill on that bench if you got a better option. And our third player on our top 5 sits this week is going to be Sam LaPorta. That's right. You drafted him as your number 1 tight end. He's going against Arizona, ranked 26 right now, versus the tight end. However, Sam LaPorta has 8 targets in the first 2 games. 8? That's what y'all doing over there in Detroit? After drafting this guy as your number 1 tight end, he had a huge year last year. It's not looking that way this year, man. That run game is clicking. Williams has stepped it up, and I think that that's a big part of why LaPorta hasn't been getting those targets, man. Jameson Williams is on fire, and you still got to get the ball to St. Brown, and you still got to get Montgomery his 15 touches, and you still got to get Gibbs his 15 touches. That boy Sam LaPorta done gone fishing. Yeah. Get him out your lineup. Sam LaPorta this week, 4 targets, 3 receptions, 38 yards, 5.3 fantasy points, man. You heard it from the Soup. And our 4th player off the board, Scary Terry. Boy, Scary Terry got more juice than Grain and Berry, but the location is not open. That's right, man. Listen, Scary Terry goes against Cincinnati, ranked 27th against the receiver. Hey, he has 8 receptions for 40 yards in the first 2 games. Jaden Daniels is running that rock. He's not looking deep down the field. He's looking to be efficient. He's not trying to throw picks. I don't see him throwing that airing that ball out to Scary Terry down the field. What I see in our forecast, 7 targets out of Terry, 4 receptions, 48 yards, 6.8 fantasy points, and he falls outside the top 30 receivers this week in fantasy scoring in week 3. Man, you heard it from the Soup. If you got Scary Terry, bench him. The store is not open. And our last player, who was a major waiver wire pickup, everybody was grabbing him off the waivers this week. Carson Steele. That's right. Carson Steele is number 1 as a fullback. Okay. Carson Steele versus Atlanta, 27th against the run, 12 touches, 48 yards. And I'm saying this because we don't know what to expect. You got Samaje Perine, who's been in that offense longer than Steele, number 1. Number 2, Perine is the pass catching back over there in KC. With Pacheco out, Patrick Mahomes trying to seal games through the air. I don't see a lot of running going on. Kelsey's about to have to step it up. Worthy's going to go dumb this week. Rashee Rice is the number one over there. Steele, I haven't seen enough of this guy for you to just plug him in and start him. If you went and grabbed Steele off the waiver wires and you're going to start him this week, you are going to be sorely mistaken. That's right. The only thing he's stealing this week is your fantasy victory in week 3. You heard it from the soup. Those are our top 5 sits for week 3. Last week, again, remember, I went 5 for 5. If you heard a name coming off this list, you might should bench him. Find a better option. It's your boy Soup. Catch me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Hey, like and subscribe. If you got any questions, man, ask. I'll get back to you in 24 hours with an answer. It's your boy Soup, and I'm out.